Welcome back to Corndog Caravan. We got another shipment.
So this is our refrigerator freezer combination unit. We looked for a long time and just kind of watched prices. Prices were going all over the place. But Memorial Day weekend,
we got a deal.
Dometic put a deal on, and I just couldn't resist. And time's clicking, and we needed to go ahead and get it purchased. Didn't know what the lead time was going to be. So we pulled the trigger on the Dometic CFX 75 DZW, which means 75 cubic inches, I believe. And it's a dual zone, DZ dual zone, so you can either have fridge, freezer, 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 fridge, fridge, freezer, fridge.
We got options, folk. We got options.
It's got Wi-Fi, not that we really need it. But
it does?
Yeah, it's got Wi-Fi, so you can control the programming.
Yeah.
I guess you can monitor, but we will learn about it because we have not unboxed it yet. We've only read.
Yeah, we haven't unboxed it.
But this weighs, I think, 65, 70 pounds. It'd be nice if it weighs 75 to go with the 75 model, but who knows, maybe they did.
So, in our research of a fridge, in my mind, a fridge had to be upright. You had to swing the door this way. And when we started looking at the Dometic, and you'll see it in just a minute, it looks like a big fat cooler. And I really wasn't in my mind digging it very much. But the more we researched, and that's what you're going to hear in all of our videos, we researched everything to the best of our ability.
And researched even more.
So, right. And then researched even more. So anyway,
Guilty.
we agreed on the Dometic. And then once we agreed on the Dometic, we had to agree on the size. So
I think for a long time we were looking at the 65, which is just the single lid.
Mm-hmm.
And then it had the little compartment, I guess is the freezer compartment.
It was so small. Mm-hmm.
But it's just, and not really knowing, I guess we can always go smaller, but we wanted, I think size-wise, if we need more food, if we're boondocking more and have more food, we want to have more cold, we'll have it.
Right. We're trying to make our van as comfortable as possible. And once the van build out is complete, you'll see that it's not like we're living in a van that you would think. And we do want to be out in boondocking, and that's what boondocking is, what people call being off-grid, basically, where we're self-contained, where we're out in the middle of nowhere. So we want to be able to go to a grocery store and be able to pack as many cold items as possible. We want to try to be able to stay out for at least 5 to 7 days at a time without having to go into town for anything. So
we may want to,
but we decided to do the Dometic 75.
Yeah, we looked at a lot of brands out. Everybody had different opinions. It's just like everything. There's 1,000 opinions on it, and this is one I think we just saw a lot of people using. It has, I think, a 2-year warranty.
Super efficient.
Yep.
So this is going to plug into this. It uses 12 volt.
Yeah,
12 volt, which means it's going to run directly off of our solar. Is that correct term?
Solar.
Our solar is going to power it.
Yeah.
And it's super efficient, so it should not drain our batteries. We're going to have a pretty substantial battery bank, and we'll talk about that later, but super efficient.
You can also plug it in the wall. So I mean, if you're on shore power, or until we're on the road, if we want to have an extra freezer fridge, we'll have it.
Exactly.
If we're on a short-term trip until we hit the road, we could plug that into the cigarette lighter and have a cold freezer fridge. So
again, we got options.
So let's unbox this thing.
Yes.
Let's see what this thing looks like.
Without further ado, that was my bee impression from Indie Project. Without further ado, I didn't do very well, did I?
I don't know who she is.
Bee from Indie Project. He knows who you are, Bee. Oh, it's got a bag. It's got a bag around the box.
Within a box.
Oh. I gotcha. Okay. Oh, that's prettier. That's a prettier box. Mobile living made easy. All right, open that bad boy.
All right, let's open it up.
All right, guys, as you can see, we have 2 zones. You can do freeze, freeze, fridge, fridge, or freeze, fridge. So we have all kinds of options with this one. And with those options, you also get the dual lids, which will allow you to keep each section cold if you're not needing to get in one section of the refrigerator. We are going to be doing, we're going to be using the 12 volt. That's your cigarette lighter. And if you don't want to do that, you have your standard 110 that you can plug into any household outlet, or if you're attached to shore power. So we have options, and we will carry, this will be how we attach to the van, but we'll still carry this with us just in case. On this side of the Dometic, you have a basket that lifts right on out. This white piece down here, that is your compressor. It does take up, as you can see, some space on this particular zone, but I don't think it's gonna make that big of a deal for us. But anyway, all of these baskets come out so you can rearrange things as you need them. And down at the bottom, you can see a plug. That'll allow you, in case you have spills or ice, whatever, you open that up and you can drain. Of course, not into the van, you'll want to take it out of the van so you can drain it. So that shows you that space. This side has a divider. So you can really just use it as one big basket. This basket even comes out. I'm not going to take it out. And do you want to take it out? So there you go. That comes out.
Take a shot at this.
I know, well you could. And then your divider goes back in. Again, this side also has a plug in case you have spills or need to do cleaning. You're able to empty out any of the spills. It also comes with LED lights. Each compartment has its own light. So as you open the compartment, it'll light the compartment for you. Here is your digital display. And once we install the Dometic, we will go into more depth of what each setting does.
Yeah, it's basically just going to be a power. You'll have a handshake, I guess, if you're doing the Wi-Fi with your cell phone. You'll be able to control each zone, the temperature, whether you want both freezers, both fridges, or one or the other. You can also turn one zone off, which I didn't know. So if you want to really cut down on power, if you're finding that you're not using a lot of food or you're not going to need it immediately, you can shut one compartment down and shrink, all your stuff into one side. It's got 2 handles on each side, so if you want to take it portable, you can. For our installation, we'll actually be unbolting the handles. You have 2 set screws on each side with an Allen. You'll just take those off, and then that'll give us a little bit more space in the cabinetry. This end has the compressor, so you'll need to keep that ventilated.
Thanks, friends, for joining us for the unboxing of our refrigerator. If you haven't subscribed to us yet, please go on over there and do that. Hit the bell to be notified when we have a new video out. Also like, because that helps us. And if you have any comments at all, leave them below and we will try our best to get back with you as soon as possible. Thanks.